Tonight, we examine the tragic and unresolved assassination of Charlie Kirk, a figure who galvanized youth conservatism and stirred controversy across the political spectrum. Joining me, Marcus Hayes, conservative commentator and former border analyst, and Ari Mercer, policy analyst and satirical voice from the left. Let's explore this with clarity and respect.
Charlie Kirk was a passionate advocate for American values. His death raises serious questions about political violence and institutional accountability.
While I disagreed with much of Kirk's rhetoric, his assassination is a loss for civil discourse. We owe it to the public to examine all plausible angles, including those that challenge our own assumptions.
Here's what we know. Kirk exited the Liberty Summit in Dallas at 9:42 p.m. A single shot from a rooftop. No fingerprints, no shell casing. The weapon? A custom-built .338 Lapua sniper rifle, military grade. The shooter vanished. No credible claim of responsibility.
The precision and lack of forensic evidence suggest professional involvement. This wasn't impulsive. It was calculated.
I agree. The sophistication of the attack points to someone with training and resources. That narrows the field.
Kirk was increasingly vocal about federal overreach, from FBI surveillance to DHS censorship. He was building a youth movement that challenged entrenched power. That makes him a potential target.
Are you suggesting federal agencies were involved?
I'm saying we should consider the possibility. History shows us that intelligence communities have operated beyond oversight before.
While I'm skeptical of that conclusion, I respect the concern. Transparency in federal operations is essential, especially when political figures are targeted. Kirk's growing independence, questioning Trump's vaccine stance, distancing from DeSantis donors, may have unsettled allies. Political movements sometimes fracture from within.
I understand the theory, but I find it unlikely. Kirk was respected across the conservative spectrum, even when he disagreed.
Still, internal tensions are real. We've seen ideological splits escalate before. Ari, you've raised a controversial angle, that Kirk's recent comments on Gaza may have triggered international backlash. Can you elaborate?
3 weeks before his death, Kirk criticized Israeli airstrikes and questioned U.S. aid. That was a marked shift. In some circles, dissent on this issue is met with swift consequences.
I'd caution against jumping to conclusions. Israel is a close ally, and such accusations require strong evidence.
I agree, but we must acknowledge that foreign policy dissent can carry risks, especially when it challenges powerful narratives.
Kirk was a vocal critic of open borders. He warned about cartel violence and national security risks. That could have made him a target.
While border security is important, we must avoid conflating immigration with criminality. Most migrants contribute positively to society.
Let's look at the data. Fentanyl seizures up 400% since 2020. Migrant labor contributes $2.6 trillion to GDP. Violent crime among immigrants is statistically lower than native-born citizens.
Fair points, but the border remains porous, and bad actors exploit that.
Agreed. Let's focus on smart policy, not fear.
Fox blames Antifa. MSNBC blames MAGA. TikTok blames aliens. Who's profiting from the confusion?
Outrage sells. Kirk's death became a media commodity, stripped of nuance.
True. We need less speculation and more accountability. Charlie Kirk's death is a tragedy. We must pursue truth, not just theories, and ensure political violence is never normalized.
Agreed. Let's honor Kirk's legacy by defending free speech, demanding transparency, and rejecting tribalism.
Tonight, we've heard thoughtful perspectives. Was Kirk a martyr, a casualty of internal politics, or a victim of foreign intrigue? The truth may be complex, but the pursuit of it must be principled. America, the floor is yours. If you found this video thought-provoking, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you never miss the next deep dive. Your support helps us keep creating content that matters.